Alright, so gaming news have been pretty dry as of recently. There's not a lot of things to talk about right now, but you guys know I'm always looking for something new all around the internet to talk about. There's so many games that haven't been covered yet and that I plan in the future. And if you'd like me to cover something, definitely let me know in the comments below. But in today's video, we're gonna talk about a game that I had my eyes on for a long while now. There's barely any footage from it, but man, could it be something special if they don't ruin it with their own agenda. The lead dev working on this has been into some massive controversy about its past game, so we'll have to see about this one when it is fully revealed. Today I want to talk about Embark's very first game, a third-person photorealistic open-world action shooter being made by ex-DICE veterans who worked on Battlefield 3, 4, 1 and Battlefield 5, and these guys want to make their very own version of a Battlefield project, just completely different than Battlefield as an FPS. You might have seen this game on the channel already, but it just received some new footage to go over, so that is what we're gonna be checking out in this video, as well as give new details and what we know so far, so let's get into it. First of all, we know Embark's first game has been thought of for at least 3 years now, and could be in development since then, and over the months, years and so, the developers shared some small but very interesting updates, giving away the first details of the game and what to expect from it. This game is said to be 100% inspired with team-based gameplay in mind and puts dynamism, physicality, and all-out destruction front and center. This world is realistic, beautiful, and alive with very tiny details on every single part, which is why it was very important to include a lot of aspects from real life and make it as detailed and realistic as possible for an awesome next-gen and PC experience. Years later, up until now, we don't have a lot of footage to go over, but they just shared some new footage of the world itself, like a really small clip on Twitter which completely compresses the quality, but man, does it still look beautiful only from this small clip, which was shared today at the time of this video. The rocks, mountains, and sky feels real, the birds flying over the buildings looks really well made, the flamingos flying in the distance, the abandoned buildings, and overall a fresh post-apocalyptic experience. They only shared this tweet with the eyes emoji, maybe hinting at some sort of reveal soon, maybe, like at the Game Awards 2021 in December. That wouldn't be impossible to have a reveal during that time, since they've been teasing it for so long now. The only gameplay footage that we have is from another Twitter clip from about a year ago, so I'm definitely sure they're ready to show some more gameplay sometime in the near future, like very near future. Now, before I go into more details, the only thing that's pushing people away from Embark's very first game is the fact that Patrick Sotolan, the ex-executive vice president at EA, yeah, that one who said don't like it, don't buy it, and that we also are uneducated about Battlefield 5 completely disrespecting World War II with female soldiers and an overall massive diversity agenda for Battlefield 5 in general. That's that person. Well, he's in charge of this new game, and so no doubt it's gonna be filled with that once again and probably more, but for now I'm only covering what looks like a great game. So once I'll see what it really is, I'll make a judgment on if I'm covering it again or not. On this channel I want to cover games that are simply being created for people to have fun after a day of work, school, or just to relax and not be reminded of some real world nonsense and things like that. So yeah, Patrick is involved, so I'm not really sure yet, but let me know what you guys think. Now, the team's ambition with this game is to combine new and old genres with groundbreaking technical innovation into something unique and consequential. And now, coming to a point where all this work is starting to manifest itself as a real game is really exciting for them, as is said on their website. Last year, Embark also revealed that they have been working on an unfinished build of the game that has been played by testers for feedback and insights. So again, there is no doubt something is coming very soon. And with their little tease they made today, something is definitely coming. Embark is a studio not just of 2 or 3 ex-DICE employees, but many employees that were at DICE and switched to Embark. We're talking programmers, artists, designers, and more, and the studio also has over 200 employees. It's as to think if Embark is more DICE than DICE is right now. The game is also being built on a completely different engine than Frostbite, which is Unreal Engine, and I think they really nailed the look of the world, which looks photorealistic. They put a lot of effort into the world actually, going places to make their own photogrammetry, scanning, and such. Let me know what you guys think of it, and if you'd like me to cover its reveal, which could happen soon. And of course, for more gaming news, make sure you subscribe to stay tuned. I'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks to Richard Westfall, Bruce Wayne 236, Thunderbeard, Kianzo Fagari, Rickno23, Diamond Hunter 45, Themistocles, Space Beer Gaming, and Rush Singbati for being a master member on the channel. You can become a Survivor member for as low as 99 cents only by clicking the join button below. This will support me and the channel as a whole to continue making videos on the games that truly deserve